So back to the topic of chowder, right? I saw a clip of like one of the fourth wall breaks of it, where like it's, one of the things of the show is that they always have like an ingredient that chowder fucks with or something, and it's like it just ruins the whole recipe. So oh god, what's the guy's name? God, I think it's called like Mongol or something. It's some other sort of food because all of the guys they're all named around food. I think it's like called Mongol or something. But like, it was like okay, Chowder, today we're going to be making bread. And then Chowder goes like, bread? What are we using that? And then like, Mongol goes like, wheat. And then Chowder goes like, shouldn't it be like some sort of like wacky ingredient? And then Mongol goes like, oh yeah. It's like, we use this. Oh my god, I don't remember what the ingredient was called, but it was called something ridiculous. We use this, like, what was it called? We use this like a purple pouch, or whatever it was called. It's funny if you watch it, but you use a purple pouch. Now don't touch it, Chowder, or because it'll be bad. And then like fucking. And then fucking Mongol goes like, now I'm going to turn around and pretend to be oblivious. You know? I think there was one more line between that. Like, I think Chowder goes like, right, now, so I'm supposed to eat this now? And then Mongol goes like, right, so now I'll turn around and pretend to be oblivious. It was like, it's so good.
That is funny.
You know? It's just pretend to be oblivious. Like, not even. Like, that show was so good. There were a lot of good shows, but not anymore, sadly.
You ever watch Ben 10?
Oh yeah, Ben 10 was cool, I guess.
I heard you liked it.
Ben 10 was like mediocre, you know?
Wonder if you watched Mech Man when you were a child, if you thought it was a steamy piece of shit, and you would have liked it.
No, I probably thought it was a steam piece of shit.
I hope I would.
Ben 10 was weird, okay? Do you want to know something? Like, Ben 10 is that show you watch when nothing else is on, you know? Because it's just like, oh, it's a boy that transforms into aliens. How does he transform into aliens? A watch! I actually had the Ben 10 DS game.
What's that like?
It was okay. I also had the Wii game, which was for some reason, you know? The Wii game was actually pretty good. Maybe if I can find it again, we'll play it. But yeah, it was good. Like maybe if I can find it, we'll play it because I remember it being good. But it was hard though. So. Like, later, right, there was like a sister show to it, right, where like, there was a sister show to Ben 10, right, and it was like Ben 10 Alien Force or something like that,
Right.
where it was like Ben 10, but like he has a new watch and like they were adults now. You know? It was like teen focused. So instead of him being 10 years old, he was like 20 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. And like, they all grew up. Which, yeah. It was mediocre still. Teen Titans was better. I mean, that hit her too. But yeah. You pretend to be oblivious. I'm sorry, it still got me.
Story of my life.
But like, yeah, see, that Chowder is a case where like fourth wall breaks actually work. Like Chowder is a case of like good fourth wall break. You know? You know what I mean? Only certain shows can have good fourth wall break. And like Chowder is one of those shows that somehow got the fourth wall break right. You know?
This is completely off topic. Did you see the Red Letter Media Psycho review?
No.
You should watch it. It's really
I
fun
don't like
review. Why not?
Who's this boy?
Because they talk about, would you prefer them trash shit than talk about stuff they like?
Yeah, see, that's why I like Half in the Bag better.
Yeah, but
You know?
review that, like, I really enjoy it, especially when they're really into something like Psycho. Have you seen Psycho?
It's just Psycho, you know. Psycho. It's a shower, yeah, whatever.
No, it's more than that. It's a great fucking movie. You should definitely watch it.
I'll probably watch it one day, but not today. But God damn it, I lost my train of thought for a minute there. It really is a shame that good shows like that just don't exist anymore.
They really do. Just not watching them.
I haven't found them though, is the thing. I
Yeah,
would
but
have
you're not
found them
actively
by
looking
now.
for kids shows, are you?
What?
You're not actively looking for children's shows, are you?
Well, no, but if they're on, I'll check them out, see if they're good. You know? So anyway, fuck. Now that was fucked up right there. I got bubbled right into a crab face. Now stop this. He gone. So did you ever watch like SpongeBob?
Minimally.
Minimally?
Yeah.
Like what season?
Oh, fuck, I wouldn't have a clue, man.
Like you wanna know something? I was talking about like good writers on like kid shows and stuff, about enjoying them for like the whole family and stuff. Old SpongeBob is one of those cases.
Yeah, so fair.
You know that? Because like, there's an episode where I've shown you the wallet thing, haven't I?
That is fucking funny.
Yeah, imagine that, but more. You know, like there's a joke in one of them where like the Flying Dutchman gives like gives SpongeBob and Patrick like 3 wishes, and like the first wish Patrick wishes for is like 3 wishes. I wish we knew that earlier. And then like And then like the clock goes back like 2 minutes, and then like the Flying Dutchman goes, "Okay, now you have 2 wishes left." It's just like, ugh.
It is funny.
Like Patrick could be one of the best cartoon characters ever. You know that?
How did you watch SpongeBob? Was it on free television?
Yeah, it was. Actually, no, I don't think it was. I think I had to watch it at my grandma's. I also had like some DVDs of it too. But
Yeah, I remember watching on Foxtel occasionally at the concert.
yeah. God, I wish more good shit was on like free TV.
Yeah. So TV's dying.
I think it's on free TV now. I'm not sure. No. But like, yeah. There's not my wallet. Yes, it is. It has your name on it, correct? Yeah. And that is your license. Yeah, that is my license. So by logic, that must make it your wallet. It's not my wallet! That's such a good line.
And then how did it end?
What?
How's it end?
With the, it's not my wallet. Oh yeah, the second bit! Yeah, like, what's in that box anyway? My wallet! Like, fuck, why can't we get more shit like that?
And Squidward's such a fucking...
Oh yeah, that's right. Like, fucking, I showed you the one where like, Squidward is like the best voice of reason character to ever exist.
Yeah.
I think.
He's such a snarky asshole.
It's like, one, I showed you the fucking Wumbo thing, right?
I feel like you might have, but I forgot.
Have you not seen the episode of SpongeBob with fucking Wumbo?
It sounds super familiar.
You know, you gotta turn it to W for Wumbo. You know? Patrick, I don't think that's a word. Yeah, it is. It's simple kindergarten, SpongeBob. I Wumbo, you Wumbo, he, she, me, Wumbo. And like, while Patrick's saying this, he's holding a tiny Squidward, mind you. So like, Wumbology? The study of Wumbo? It's kindergarten stuff. No, but like, he says like shit in that too, like, involving Wumbo. I think one of them he said is Wumbo Obama. Yeah, I heard that. I heard you laugh there, Phil. You know? He's like one... or something, I don't know. I swear he says Wumbo Obama. Which is like... that's such a good thing. Like, I love that line. But like, while he's saying all of the Wumbo stuff, Squidward's like in Patrick's hand, and then he goes like, I wonder if a fall from this height would be enough to kill myself. It's just like, yeah, you know,
That's so good.
that is such a good fucking line. That's a good episode. Like a lot of those early SpongeBobs are good. You know what else?
What?
Do you reckon that the same could be said for adult comedy, about how there's not really enough good writers of it?
No, I don't think it's true. I think there's plenty of good adult comedy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Do you mean in terms of TV shows or movies?
In terms of everything. You know?
I think you have a pretty negative view on recent stuff coming out. It kind of can blind you a little bit.
No.
Stuff.
It just... It's like, what is... You see shit where it's like, ha ha ha, sex. That's funny, because I'm an adult. You know?
What's an example of that, though?
You know, like sitcom and shit. That's
We don't want to go into why we hate sitcoms so much again.
That's supposedly adult comedy, right? But you know, ha ha ha, sex.
Do you mean adult comedy as in like dealing with like adult themes, or just like grown up shows? They're not kids shows.
I guess the second one, yeah. Second one more than the first. You know? Don't you find sex funny, Phil?
In the right context, then it would be funny.
See, there's the thing. People can't context anymore.
You sound like a 90-year-old man.
Why?
Well, it's not the same anymore.
Yeah. Like, when writing a joke, context is everything, you know? Like, I'm writing a script currently that... Would you say that that script has context in it without spoiling it for anyone?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, good. You know? Because, like... What the hell happened there? What are you doing, Luigi? Luigi! It's gonna dip. I failed the Guppy mission. I failed the Guppy mission. I failed the Guppy mission. I failed the Guppy mission.
Nulo.
I hope he has several concussions now. You know? But yeah, it's like... I think people need to learn to write better. You know? Have you seen any movies recently that were very badly written or something?
Yeah.
Like TV shows as well?
Yeah, so a movie recently was fucking really bad.
What was it?
Do you remember Johnny English? Did you ever see that one?
Oh, that's right. There was a new one, wasn't there?
Yeah.
That...
Did you ever see Johnny English?
No, I haven't seen Johnny English.
The first movie...
But isn't it supposed to be like good or something?
The first movie, I watched it when I was really young, but I remember thinking it was fucking awesome. I have no idea if it still holds up.
Isn't Johnny English just like...
It's like James Bond spoof.
Yeah, but isn't that just like a Blackadder as...
Yeah.
As like Austin Powers or something?
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
much. But the first one was good, but goddamn, this last one was so bad. It was just awful.
Yeah. Okay,
Just like every
fuck us
joke,
up this time, Louis.
every joke they told you, like what was gonna happen at the start of the scene, and like they'll try and set it up. It just was so bad.
What is it? Like, I'm going to the toilet.
Yeah, it's like, well, whatever you do, Johnny, don't fall off a bridge. And it's like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen in this scene. Cut to Johnny falling off a bridge.
Right.
Like that was pretty much the type of shit.
Like, would you? I'm gonna like make a Johnny English scene off the top of my head, okay? I'm going to the toilet. I am now in the toilet. Ooh. I just did some diarrhea. Isn't that funny?
Pretty much.
You know?
Also in Johnny, like it kind of, the rich ones work because as like the whole premise is he's a bumbling fool and he just falls his way into this situation.
Yeah.
But like he still is a secret agent that can
that's sort of complicated.
Like he gets something, like, you know what I mean? Like he has to be able to do something in order for the story to make sense. He can't just be a bumbling idiot.
Yeah.
It does nothing. But in this movie, he literally is a fucking moron that can't do a single thing.
Did Rowan Atkinson write it?
No.
Yeah.
And not to mention, he's so old in it. It like throws you off how old he is.
Did Rowan Atkinson write the first one?
I don't think so.
He might have. 'Cause I think he and some other guy wrote Blackadder. You know? Like, I think he wrote Mr. Bean as well, I think. Yeah. So, it wouldn't surprise me if he wrote the first one. You know? It would not...
Your mum sent a message.
Oh, okay, we'll read that after this episode. It wouldn't surprise me if he wrote the first one. Basically, you know. Can you imagine that there's like a whole series of movies, right? Good. Anyway, can you imagine there's like a whole series of movies where it's like, what the fuck? But anyway, so what was I saying? Johnny English, right?
They had a really annoying gag in the latest one where the joke was like they were testing out this VR technology. So it was all about Ron, like it was all about it was all about new gadgets and stuff, and Johnny English being so old that he doesn't know how to deal with this new technology. That was the premise of
Yeah, how about don't write your movie around that?
Yeah. And they had this gag where he's trying out virtual reality goggles to test out, like they've built like a scale of this guy's home that he needs to break into.
So he's trying, it's a practice basically.
It's a practice, and they basically leave in this room and they got this little like treadmill type thing where like you press on and like when you walk around it like adjusts with you. So the premise is you never walk outside the circle because you're on this little walking device. And then the joke is that he forgets to turn it on, so he walks out of the walking circle and just walks into the street and thinks he's in the virtual reality world, but in reality...
But that's not how virtual reality...
And in reality he's just out in London, and like just say, he'll see a grandma on the side of the street, and he'll think it's a villain from the house, so he walks over and starts beating the shit out of the grandma. And just stuff like that.
That's augmented reality.
Yeah. But it's the thing, it doesn't make sense because what's in the virtual reality isn't reflected about what you're seeing out there. It's already loaded into the virtual reality, so it makes no sense. And everything lines up, well, like you see like a gun on the ground, it lines up with like a book or something, but like it just doesn't make sense. It's really annoying.
But that's augmented reality.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
You're 100% right, that's why it's annoying.
That doesn't work. Get your facts straight. That's another thing I fucking hate. You know that? In like movies, right, that use technology, monogamy? Words.
Monogamy?
In movies that use fucking like technology, right? You ever see those things, right? Where it's like they have YouTube, right, in like a movie, okay? And it's like this video, right? Here's a good example. There was a Doctor Who recently that Mum was watching. I don't watch Doctor Who, it's fucking scary. Really? Brr. There was a Doctor Who that Mum watched recently that had a guy on YouTube saying that he can't ride a bike. Basically. He admitted on YouTube that he can't ride a bike. Now I'm gonna guess how many views do you reckon this video had?
Just a random Joe.
I don't know, it's probably one of the main characters.
But,
How many views do you reckon it had?
well, is this in the actual show of Doctor
Yes,
Who?
in the actual show of Doctor Who.
But is this guy famous, the one that making the video that he can't ride a bike? It's just a random dude.
Yeah, it's just a random dude.
Probably like 12 views.
In terms of the show, he's one of the main characters.
I guess 12 views.
What 12 years.
If he's just a random guy that uploads a YouTube video and says that I can't ride a bike, who the fuck's gonna watch that?
I don't know, it's Dr. Look, you're close. I'm pretty sure it was 12 views. However, a guy saying that he can't ride a bike will get a lot more views than that.
Why?
Because it's a guy saying that he can't ride a bike.
If I fucking recorded myself right now saying, hey, I cannot ride a bike.
No, but he was super emotional about it too. Which makes it funnier. So, you know.
I just don't see that many people caring.
No, it would get a lot more views.
Well, you know what.
I mean, do you see the shit that gets views on YouTube anyway? You know?
No, yeah, I mean, you know more about YouTube than I do, but I'm just...
You get what I mean. Like, because, like, there is certain things, right? Like, you know that movie Unfriended?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Okay, that's just
that movie's
dumb.
such a steamy pile of shit.
I saw a review of it, right? By a YMS, and it's fucking perfect. It is such a good review.
You know what, though? It was kind of clever how they did it.
No, I mean, the presentation is...
Yeah.
Except it wasn't, though!
It was, I kind of liked it.
It's not accurate at all. Like, I'll send you this review, okay? Like, I'll show you this review another day, okay? Because it's such a good review. But, like, he brings out a lot of good points about how it's not accurate to, like, certain websites and stuff at all.
Yeah, but it's just a silly horror movie, man. It doesn't have to be, like, fucking spot on.
Yeah, but you're talking about a movie that's based on technology that a lot of people watching it would already know. You know? Where it's like... To kind of make it seem real, you would need to make it seem real.
Yeah, but they run into the problem of being a low budget horror movie, and you can't pay to have all these actual services in the film. Like, you can't actually use Facebook and shit. You have to pay to use that.
No, they actually use Facebook. Like, they paid to use it.
What's inaccurate then?
Inaccurate is the fact that the mouse movements don't look real. Like, and like Skype doesn't work. It's like, I'll send you the review.
Every time I hear that Skype thing, I do think about Unfriended now, I'll be honest. I remember the end of the movie scaring the fuck out of me.
Yeah, because it's a fucking jump scare!
Yeah.
You know? It's like fucking... You've got this movie that's like piss poor and it's like, oh... Okay, so... A computer ghost made him put his hand in the blender, okay. Ah! A jump scare! You know? That's basically... That whole movie was just jump scares. You know? But... Oh, I was supposed to get 80 starbits down there, wasn't I? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just gonna get some from over here. Anyway, so, like, it not being accurate made it, like, not real. As well as that, right, I'm pretty sure, so like, the way they did it was like, they had like a private video on YouTube or something, where it was like, the girl that died, like the girl that killed herself's like suicide video or something.
Yeah.
And they made it look like a public video, but the video only had like 10 views on it or something, you know? Or something like that. Like, you see shit like that all the time in movies without trying to do that. Like, the video only had like 10 views, you know? I'm pretty sure a video of someone saying they're gonna kill themselves has a lot more views than that, you know? Ouch. His butt shall forever burn. But, yeah, you know, I hate that about movies. Oh, Luigi! Yeah. Okay, what is me right now? Woo! I'm not even trying, am I? But like, do you hate that too, or is it just?
No, I hate like when movies are accurate. I get it, but I think it depends on the kind of movie. There's like a shitty horror movie, it wouldn't bother me. But
did you go see it in theaters?
Nah.
Okay. I didn't either, dude. Just making sure, you know, because no movie is exempt from criticism. So.
Okay. I'm not saying it's exempt from criticism, but I'm more lenient on it. It doesn't bother me as much for sure.
Do you want me to send you the review of I see?
Yeah, do.
I'll do that. Cause like, it's like a 3-part review or something.
That your movie sucks.
Yeah. And like, it's such a. I might watch it tonight actually. Cause that. Oh, give me something to do. It's such a good review of it. His reviews are good in general. Like he did this series, right? Called Childhood Trauma. Mm-hmm. Which is it was a bunch of mini reviews of like shows that scared him as a kid. So like it's this 5-part series of him like discussing shows that scared him as a kid, and the final one is like this big review of an episode of this show where like it was like this purple dude was going "Brr" and stuff. I don't know. It's a good show. No, a good channel. I mean,
It's it just makes me think of that angry video game nerd video, the ball sucker.
the ball sucker.
You know the one that childhood toy. That
Oh, Mr. Bucket.
Mr. Bucket, yeah.
Balls, balls, balls.
That was so good.
Balls, balls. That's such a good one. The Dream Phone one's better. Actually, I don't know. They're both really good. Like fucking Board James is such a good series. Cause like it's got a bunch of like horror elements in it that make it really good. And the effects are like so well done too for like a YouTube series. Like the final of it is amazing, to say the least. You know, because in all honesty, if you have the time, fucking watch Board James. It is so good. Butter. Just butter. You put it on your pancake to make it more slippery.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there are a lot of fun YouTube series out there. Have you ever had like a movie, right? Where like one thing from the movie, right, just ruined the whole thing for you?
Yeah.
What would you say did that?
Oh, that's a really good question. Because there's so many examples where I thought that.
You can name multiple if you want.
I know, but oh damn. Let me think.
Please put the Jeopardy music in here anyway.
Well, the last Star Wars movie,
Last meaning.
The Last Jedi.
Okay.
It had a lot of things. It wasn't really a single thing that ruined. Just
Oh well. Alright. I guess I can
I know what you mean. I'm just trying to think of a better example. Like one small detail that's just like really frustrating.
Yeah. You know.
I don't know. Can you give me an example? Maybe I'll jog my memory.
Have you seen Wreck-It Ralph?
No.
Okay. It's a good movie, right? But like, there's a part in it where it's like a sequence of like visual things. Sequence of visual things. Good job, Will. What was I saying? Shit. I can think of an example probably. I think that those sorts of like inaccuracy things work. Like are a pretty good example to me. I'd say.
Hold that thought. I take a piss.
Okay. Oh shit. What the hell is that right there? You know, I could probably just cut this part out. I've already seen this in Mario.